Well, number 17 here is to sketch the graph of a polynomial, but it's multiple choice. Okay, and this does fall back on the stuff I mentioned in previous examples, page 222, page 223, because you're not required to have a graphing calculator. If you have one, I would just, if I were you, I'd just type it into your graphing calculator, push graph, and look at it. However, if you're sitting there without a graphing calculator, you do need to have these rules in front of you or in your head somewhere. So this is an odd degree exponent, odd degree polynomial with a positive leading coefficient. So that tells us that our graph kind of looks like this. Okay. Now the other thing, again, I mean, on my multiple choice, there's two of those, but there's one more clue here. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is what's the y-intercept? Okay. Well, we know what the general shape looks like. That's nice, and again, that's outlined on page 222, 223. So we have the general shape, and that narrows it down. But the other clue is the y-intercept. The y-intercept in this case is a 0. Remember, the y-intercept is the constant, okay? So the y-intercept is 0, and that should narrow down your choices. So for me, the answer is going to be D. But I know you're going to have a different graph, and again, it does rely on the previous problems in order to do it without a calculator.